What is going on, people? Day number 5 of 31 Days Hath October. For those of you who don't know what it is, who haven't watched my 4 previous videos, this is where the entire month of October, all 31 days, I'm going to do 31 reviews in 31 days. It's all going to be horror. You're going to get one a day for the entire month of October. I am on day 5 now, and what I decided to start is go in alphabetical order, and today is the letter D. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street or something. But today is the letter D, and I chose Deathgasm. Deathgasm is directed and written by Jason Lee Howden. It stars Milo Cawthorne, James Blake, Kimberley Crossman, among many others. Pretty much what this one is about. Story revolves around this kid, Brody, who's, not your typical or quote unquote popular kid in high school. He's different. He listens to black metal. He dresses different. So he's pretty much tormented and beat up, by the popular kids, I guess you want to call it. That is until he meets this kid, Zach, who kind of becomes his muscle. He's bigger, burlier, but they're into the same kind of deal. They're into metal, they're into this. So they form a band. They form this black metal band, almost kind of, they paint themselves and paint kind of looks like Kiss kind of deal. And, that's their niche. That's their thing. They love music. They love doing it. So, that's what they want to do. They find out about this certain riff that if you play it, it's supposed to be the best thing ever. There's supposedly, a story behind it, but they don't know what it is. They find a way to get this riff from this guy who they kind of just steal it from. They end up playing this, but what they did not know is when you play this riff, it summons this demon called the Blind One. And not only does this thing get summoned, but the people that hear this around them or are in the area, they end up like gouging their eyes out and becoming like slaves to this demon like creature. So pretty much the rest of the movie is them trying to not only fight these demon creatures, but fighting this blind one, and then trying to, stay together as a group, as a band, as friends and whatever, because inside this, storylines and love interest and all this stuff. So you get a little bit of everything in this movie. If you're into metal, if you're into, these crazy zombie-like creatures, I guess you want to call it, fight for survival. There's a little, like I said, love story thrown in there. But it's like the best movie you can, metal meets horror. That's exactly what I can, say about this. That'll probably be my tagline to this review when I share it with everything. But it's metal meets horror. But, that's pretty much, they go hand in hand, but this one kind of incorporates both into one movie. So again, the rest of the movie is just them trying to not only take this demon down, trying to stay alive, trying to fight off these demons and fight themselves off. I definitely enjoyed it. It came out earlier this year, and, it's one I did a review for when I first got it. It's pretty awesome, I must say. It's a mix of everything that I enjoy. So definitely go ahead, check out Deathgasm. Again, this is day number 5 of 31 Days Hath October. When you're done with this one, check out my other ones. I got a few, like I said, I got 4 other ones. I'm going in alphabetical order, so tomorrow will be E. I have, an idea of which movies I want to do, but there's always openings. Let me know in the comments if there's a movie you want to see reviewed. Again, I'm kind of trying to lean towards newer indie horror as opposed to, well-known, everyone knows it kind of deal, which, I love those movies, but they've reviewed a lot. I want to, kind of push it towards movies lesser known and indie movies that people might not know about. So I'll leave the link to where you can purchase this one, and I'll leave the link to all my other, sites and everything. I got an Instagram where I show off my movies. I got a Twitter. I got a Horror Amino. I got a Facebook fan page. I'll leave the link to the Dorkening, which I am a part of every Tuesday and Sunday. There's shows where Tuesday nights we interview people, and Sunday nights, well, Sunday mornings, they talk about, dork things like comic books and cons and movies and TV shows and comics and everything. So check that out. Also, what I want you to do, I know there are a whole bunch of people doing this. I call it the 31 Days Hath October. I know people are calling it the 31 Days of Halloween, the 31 Days of Horror kind of deal. Check out everyone that is doing this. I know a fellow member of mine from the Dorkening, the 13th Wolfman, is doing it. He's calling it, I think, the 31 Days of Halloween. A bunch of other people, which when I gather, I'm actually checking them all out. I'll gather the names of them, and then I'll leave the links to their pages down there, so you can check their stuff out as well. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this. Hopefully you stick around for the entire month. It's only going to get better from here, and I'll, learn how to review better in 31 straight days. So stick around for the rest of the month for movies I will be doing. And again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 750 subscribers, so I might do a giveaway contest in the middle of this as I'm doing reviews. And yeah, I guess until tomorrow, I'll see you.